Hey Sagittarius, welcome to your reading. My name is Shay, and here on the Sunshine channel we like to do tarot videos and soul care videos to help us navigate this thing we call life and shine a little light. Today is going to be your tarot scope reading for May 2020. With that, I'm going to go ahead and hop right in. I do see the couple, so some of you may be experiencing a breakup, a separation. For some reason, death is calling out to me, or like being apart from somebody that you really, really care about. Like, I don't feel like this is a typical breakup. For some of you, this may be, but I feel like there is a breakup of being with or around someone. I don't know who I'm speaking to specifically. It's kind of pulling at your energy. Almost is how I feel, but there's so many other good things kind of going on around that it's like this is almost eclipsing the happiness. Maybe this only for a few of you and not all of you, but that's what I'm picking up. I also got fairies and sylphs, and I feel like this person that you're missing, or maybe this is a person that just will play a big role in your life in May. This person may be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or have those kind of qualities. They may be very artistic, very dreamy, very kind, a poet, like an artist. Like, I'm getting really artistry-ish vibes. Very floaty, kind of good person with a good personality. Normally when there's a breakup, I sense like who's mad at who, or like, you know, if you're the person that's causing the problem or vice versa. Like, I don't really sense any of that. I just feel like that's a person that's going to play a big role in May 2020. Aside from that, there's a struggle, there's a battle, there's some type of emotions, there's something that you're just kind of done with. For some of you, and it's like a split. I feel like that might only be for a few of you. There's a few people who are just really tired of something, or tired of feeling a certain way, or going through a certain thing. And then there's like another group of people, or group of Sagittarius rather, that I feel are resting from putting in a lot of work and like kind of fixing a lot of broken pieces, if that makes any sense. This is due to a change, and I know I was talking to you all about change last month and a few months before that. You guys are trying to change, trying to make something come into your life. Maybe you got a new job and you were kind of edging on the old you and the new you, and now it's like you're kind of fully chosen to be the new you. You're working and you're motivated towards something and using your willpower to make some things happen. But I also feel like you're trying to will something on your own, or you're like taking on too much at the same time. So although this is a positive change, and this is, you know, there's all these great things happening, I feel like you're also not taking enough time for yourself to like recuperate, or you're not taking enough care with yourself in a way, especially when I see the 8 of water here. Like, I feel like your boat is just heavy, honey. You know, just being excessive, being big, and not really having everything that you need to stay afloat, or maybe just not enough energy to stay afloat at the moment. So I don't really sense there's any negativity. I just sense that there is something emotionally that's weighing on you, and it's like you're not even trying to address. It's like you're addressing it, but kind of mixed in with this like ambition and wanting things to go right. Because it's with the 3 of fire, that's complete success, that's cooperation, that's having people around you that support what you're trying to do. That's, these torches represent like your willpower and fire and things of that nature. So you got it. It's just more about like, are you too tired to do it? Is the question. So I'm going to go ahead and move on to your clarifying cards. So you also got the Fool in this deck, which is funny because the Outcast is the Fool in this deck. So again, I feel like you may be stepping onto new ground, new territory, changing the way you think, changing the way you move. The Page of Wands, like you're just ready to go on to the next step, and you're excited about it, and you have the drive and the willpower. And remember, Wands represents fire energy, and you are a fire sign. So maybe you're just putting that extra energy into something. The Ace of Cups represents like new opportunities and, you know, new things presenting themselves. Same with these cards. You know, your cup runneth over with love and passion and happiness, blah, blah, blah. But I just feel like your cup runneth over with tears. And I'm so sorry, I don't know who I'm talking to specifically, but there's this sadness that I have to address because I know somebody out there needs it. But I feel like there's a sadness here too. So it's like there's all of this new things happening, but then there's just like this little tinge of like sadness. So I don't know who that's for, and I hope you're okay, and I hope that you recover. There's something occurring emotionally for you and intuitively for you that you need to address, or that's kind of like rearing its head up. But even this can be a good thing. Even this can just be exploration. But I see again with willpower, making things happening, manifesting things into your reality. You can, you will, you got all of the tools. See, she got everything she needs to make that stuff happen. You can do it for sure. But you got to be still. The High Priestess in this deck particularly asks for you to take a step back. Because there's something you don't know. There's something you need to learn. There's more that you could learn. It literally, the first words in the booklet is be still. So maybe it's time for you to take a moment. Maybe it's time for you to take a step back. And not so you can quit, not so you can stop, but so you can reevaluate, or so that you can tend to yourself again with this rest, a moment of rest, a moment of cure. You know what I mean? Keep this bad man energy for sure. But at the same time, like it's okay to take a break. It's okay to step outside of yourself for a little while. So I'm gonna move on to your advice cards for the month of May. And you got a lot. I'm Sagittarius, y'all tire me. Every time I do y'all reading, it is crazy style. Like the cards fling out of the deck every single time. I don't think I've done a reading that was just regular, easy going. It's always been like, and I always have to catch the cards. So I picked the best ones that came out. But power of prayer and God is your source for your advice cards. And again, for those who are going through a tough time, it is okay to pray and pray and pray and pray. And remember that you are in the divine's hands. You are the child of God, whatever your religion is, whatever you believe in, you are protected. And you do have someone to talk to. You can talk to your guides. You can talk to your angels. You can talk to divine. You can talk to God and whatever you want to call it. You can talk to someone about what's going on with you, because sometimes we need a little more than what's here on this earthly plane, honey. Okay, and it's funny because you also got organized for success and declutter. And when I saw that, I instantly thought of the 8 of water and you just taking on too much. And I feel like time and your schedule and your space is actually what's causing the issue as well. Declutter your mind. Get those energies off of you, or whatever it is that's clouding your mind right now. Because even I feel like a level of cloudiness. So it's like maybe there's something that you just need to kind of process. But this could be physical. Maybe you need to declutter your space and kind of clear that space, because I always say an organized space is an organized mind, a messy space is a messy mind. So clean it up, organize yourself. The cooperation instead of competition. So again, you may have been fighting with someone. Maybe you are in competition with someone. Maybe this is an issue, of some sort. But with cooperative partnerships, you can accomplish anything. And again, partnerships came up here too. So maybe it's just about recognizing who's your enemy and who's your friend. Who can you work with and who is against you, that kind of thing. So see where you can find partnerships and love in your life, Sagittarius. And again, allow people to help. Don't see everything as a slight to you. Maybe letting someone take something on for you is actually more helpful than it is not. Face your financial fears. We already know what that means. Get your money together. Understand that all successful people have financial issues. And again, with organizing the clutter, maybe it's just time for you to set a plan for your money. And again, this is crazy time. So it's like no one really has it under control. So it's like it's okay to say, okay, I'm struggling, but this is what I'm gonna do about it, or this is just the state of things until I figure it out. So maybe that's what's weighing some of you down too, is money. That's a real thing. But know that it's coming, because windfall of abundance, one of my favorite cards in this deck, that means it's coming, honey. An increase of abundance is arriving in many different forms, some of them unexpected. Stimulus. Be open to receiving and know that this abundance comes to you to support you in your life purpose, your health, and your charitable work. And again, if you've been doing this work and you've been being kind and you've been making it happen, making these changes for the better, like you automatically going to be paid back energetically for that, Sagittarius. So woot woot, like you got this. Is going to be fine. Whatever you're worried about, you don't have to worry about it. Don't even let it like take up that much mental energy for you in May 2020, because it's all going to work out just fine for you. Okay, that's all I'm seeing for you, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for watching. If you resonated with anything that I said, please go ahead and like, share, comment, subscribe below. I love you, and I hope you're having an amazing day. Bye.